I'm Dr. Lee Wood with One Chiropractic Coaching. Today's podcast is titled 10 Action Steps to Build Your Practice Now. The steps I'm about to teach you will help you to turbocharge the growth of your practice. Before we get started, I want to give you some contact information should you have any questions about today's subject, or for that matter, if you have any questions at all. For questions, email me at lawlcc@aol.com. To find out about what makes us different relative to our coaching, go to chiropractic1on1.com. And to check our fan page, which has about 150 posts of valuable material, go to Coach Dr. Lee Wood on Facebook. Because I'm still in practice, everything I will be sharing with you is in real time, as always, and it is still being utilized by myself and by my team as we speak. So let's get started. 10 action steps to build your practice now. Let's start with number 1. Examine everything in your office from the point of view of the new patient. Is your office welcoming? Is it comfortable? Make everything as warm and as inviting as possible. If necessary, spruce it up. One of the things that we do at least once a year is take a tour. Myself and my entire staff go out the front door with a pad of paper and a pen, and we walk from the front all the way out the back door, writing down everything that we think could be replaced, done away with, or made new. Grab your lists, correlate your lists so that you get one list with all the things that you want to clear up and clean up and get to work. Number 2, make your reception area beautiful. Get rid of old magazines and low-grade chiropractic literature like Harry the Headache. Put artwork on the wall, chiropractic artwork, matted and framed. And also be aware of the overall appearance of your reception area. Make sure it is professional and welcoming. Number 3, contact 3 former patients each week. Show them your interest. Find out how they're doing. Get feedback on the services that you provided. Make it a normal part of your service to follow up after 30 to 90 days with any and all patients that haven't been in. It's kind of like a reactivation call. We're asking, did we do a good job for you? And we want to make sure to invite them back in for their sake, not ours, to get an adjustment so that they can continue with their optimum health and optimum function. Number 4, contact 3 recent referral sources and thank them. Anybody that refers more than 1 or 2 patients becomes a VIP patient for us. That's a patient that is sending us multiple referrals, and we believe that we need to reward the behavior we want. So we might send them flowers, take them to lunch, give them a gift card. But when people help us to build our business, we view them as a partner. We reward them graciously. Number 5, review your business cards, stationery, and brochures. Do they talk to the patient? Do they excite? Do they invite people to take action and schedule appointments? Are they congruent with your philosophy? Let's just take a second and talk a little bit about philosophy, because your philosophy about health, your philosophy about new patients is going to determine how well your new patient acquisition works and how well people stay on schedule or have retention. Bottom line for us is that our philosophy is that the body is self-healing and self-regulating, that the nervous system is the central control system of the body and controls every cell of the body and coordinates those cells with the environment. Anything that interferes with the nervous system, i.e. a subluxation, is going to interfere with the health of the body and the body's ability to regulate. Left standing over a long period of time, the patient will go from a chronic to a permanent state, and what follows from that is a disease process. The fact is that long-standing subluxations cause an early death each and every time. Further in our philosophy is this: we are trained as chiropractors to find subluxations and correct subluxation and to educate the patient on how to prevent subluxation. Everything we do comes from that platform. Number 6, buy a year-at-a-glance wall calendar and plan your marketing and business strategies in advance. We usually do this in November for the upcoming year, and we literally schedule the entire year's marketing program. Everything from sending out birthday letters in the first day of each month and starting a new internal event on the first day of each month to our newsletter that goes out on the 15th of each month. Every Friday, we have marked on the calendar 10 business cards, 3 referrals. That reminds us that throughout the week, we should have asked for a minimum of 3 referrals and given out 10 business cards. We also have 10 random act of kindness certificates that we give out each week. We also have 1 external event in the way of a presentation and 1 external event in the way of a screening. We have these things and more on our marketing calendar month by month by month. Nothing succeeds like planning and working your plan. 7, make sure every patient leaves every appointment with a firm handshake, a warm smile, and a feeling that they are left better than they come in. They should feel that they have received more than they paid for. We have 3 policies, all of which point towards patients' healing. Patients will remember how you make them feel, but they'll forget what you say, facts and figures. So our 3 policies, number 1 is a help attitude. We want the patient to feel that they're important, that they're respected, and that they matter. The second policy is everyone must feel better than they walked in. And the third, they must feel like they got more than they paid for. When you put these 3 policies together, you create a feeling where the patient will remember and stay with your care longer and further into care, resulting in better health, better function, and a better opportunity for longevity. Number 8, spend 10 minutes every day thinking about your ideal patient and clarifying in your mind's eye exactly what you want in the way of new patients and what you do that adds value, makes them excited, and serves their needs. You know what you do, but does your patients know what you do? And do they understand the skills and the services that you render? We have 3 basic questions we want to answer all the time. Number 1, what does a new patient mean to us? If it's grow my stats, reach my goals, personal satisfaction, it's all about us, all about me. And why would a patient come in and pay you their hard-earned money to satisfy your needs? When it's all about them, they'll come in, they'll pay their hard-earned money for their needs to be met with something that they value more than holding on to their money, which is the adjustment. Third question that we're always asking is, what is our clear goal and vision for every patient that comes into our office? Well, you better be real clear on what your goal is. If it's just pain relief, they're going to pay what you ask them to pay. They're going to buy what they want to buy. They're going to stay as long as they want to stay, and they'll be happy. You'll have met their expectations. But if you exceed their expectations, they will stay longer into care, they will go further into care, and they'll get better results, better function, and better longevity. The third question we always ask is, what is the purpose of our clinic? The purpose of our clinic is to help as many patients as we possibly can every day during our working hours to have optimum health, optimum function, and an optimum chance for longevity. When you match those 3 questions and those 3 answers together, you create a cement-type foundation from everything else will grow. Number 9. Develop a 10-word statement of what you do and why it is valuable, that is crystal clear and powerful. Then practice it, rehearse it, and then try this week to tell maybe 5 friends, neighbors, or strangers even what you do in a way that's succinct and logical. We always start with the why, then the how, and then the what. So if somebody comes and says, Lee, what do you do? I give them the why first, then the how and the what, and it goes like this. Well, what I do is I help as many patients as I possibly can every single day to have optimum health and optimum function and an optimum chance for longevity. How I do that is by educating them in the chiropractic lifestyle, the ramifications of subluxation, the benefits of the adjustment, and the critical importance of being checked. What do? I'm a chiropractor. Number 10, take wonderful care of yourself. A healthy, balanced life is extremely attractive. Be sure your patients can look at you as an example of health and a vibrant life. Be someone they enjoy being around, and that is my 10 action steps that is guaranteed to build your practice now. Thanks for joining us today, and don't forget, if you have any questions, email me at lawlcc@aol.com. I hope you'll join us again next week, and remember that it's blue skies, green lights for you, and there's nothing you can't do if you want it bad enough and you're willing to pay the price.